high-ends now. They get a taste of the rap money, they get a little head, they get them a bankroll, and then they start going to Cali, get a little herb, then they start, next thing you know, they trappers. You had a different route, you just went back to what you know. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just showing them the difference between trying to be something that you not and choices we got in life. Those were your choices. Who shot who? Somebody got shot?
Lo, you good, Lo?
I hope. Y'all good?
Damn, Brody. Good? What the fuck?
And only on the Dirty Third, one-on-one with Mike D. I thought my nigga shot me. Now that's the instrumental. All right. I say you can't stop us, baby. Low hopped out of jail, riding the Mercedes. Jay picked him up, shit. We ain't do no stalling. He hit my phone, called 5, we went to ballin'. Yeah, Scooper Star home. Zone in this bitch, sideways, 3rd ward, working on my switches. Picked up too low on the dub, now we crawling. Top down, y'all see us H-time ballin'.
H-time ballin', you know how it go. Me and my bro Mike Corleone, we on. Tippin' on chrome, it don't stop. Bitches, they gon' bop. Hate niggas, they gon' knock. We gon' cop shit by the flock. From bricks to oil to pills, whatever is going down. We gon' trap it, we gon' get it, we gon' stack it. Niggas play games, we gon' rat-tat-tat-tat it. We gon' slide, we gon' splin, we gon' get it in. Niggas already know what nigga fresh up out that pen. It's back going down. It's all about staying free. A nigga so blessed, niggas gotta see me and feel me.
Southside, you can't stop us, baby. Southside, H-time, you can't stop us, baby. Southside,
R.I.P. Gator.
Yeah, you can't stop us, baby. Yeah.
Free the bro, C-note.
Yeah, and that's quote unquote. Black lad crawling down, looking like the man I am. It's Michael Corleone. I'ma pull a panorama and let the roof back and show him how I act. 3 fingers in the air for that tray and rest in peace, Pat Lemon. And that Hawkin', your bitch been on my line, dang-a-lang stalking. Uh-oh, it's on too low, you better tell these niggas I done called AJ, we done pulled a flea flicker.
We on some legend shit, y'all people legends at they best. One thing about us, we gon' let bullshit rest. Nah, we gon' tame whatever, we the last of an era. Play games, disrespect our gangster, nigga, you gon' be a part of the pallbearers. And we still on in this coaching era.
Man.
Nigga, it's G shit forever, staying real forever, G codes forever.
And swear to God that they can't stop us, baby. He back home, yeah, too low, yeah. You can't stop us, baby. He back home, yeah, and it's on. You can't stop us, baby.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, we back, baby. It's the one-on-one with Miggity Mike D, the Dirty Third Network, and today, I'm talking about today, I got Familia in the building once again. Young Low, Dirty Little Niggy Row, Too Low in the building.
Man, for shit show, man.
I love you, baby.
Hey, no cap, man.
Welcome home, baby.
It's been a long time waiting.
Man.
And you know what I'm saying? Being here, being on this platform, it's one of them type of feelings where it's like, I made it.
Back home, baby. Like a
Nah. I made
it. Yeah, that's what I tell him. That's my favorite. Is up. Welcome to the top. But you've been at the top for a while, Lo. Like for real, you really gotta salute and say, "Hey man, we it's different plateaus to the top." You know what I mean? You've been living there for a minute, man. How old were you when you first dropped a song?
I was 12 when I did that Bring It On the Ghetto Boys.
That was your first song you ever recorded?
First song we ever recorded.
How the hell you became a rapper then? Whoa, your first song, Rap A Lot Records, Ghetto Boys feature, all the greats. Man, let me shut the fuck up.
Man, what's crazy is, man, you know, the crazy thing about that is I never had no passion, no dreams, no thought to ever being a rapper.
What?
So being on the block that I was on and the cards being dealt the way it was dealt, it was like I bumped into one of Jay Prince enforcers. And by them being there, me being on the block and them like on some shit like trying to grab what they grab and a nigga steady like taking them they, smoke or whatever. At one while, R.I.P. Awal, him, Damo, N.O. Joe, and all them was in the studio that was, in Greenhouse Patio in West A.
What?
So being a little nigga and steady like being a nigga that's coming there bringing them they smoke and being a kid and bad little kid and shit at 12, the question and the opportunity was asked like, do you rap? And I guess it was mostly based on the fact that during that time and during that era, the little kiddie scene was what was going on.
Such as?
The crisscrosses, the immatures, the, ABCs, all of those shits. So when they asked me, do you rap? I'm like, nah. So Awal, was like, man, well shit, can you rap? And I'm like, shit, I mean, it ain't shit to just, talk shit and spit my life. So it was more like okay, well, put down how you feel and what you be on and yada, yada, yada. So a nigga was like, all right. And, formatted a nigga shit, showed a nigga what bars is and how to present it and do all that other shit. And one thing led to another.
Who was this that was showing you this system of bars?
Awal from the Black Monks.
Awal.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Awal, man. Awal. So they all in a little studio, home studio, you back and forth taking them they ciabatta, they business at 12 years old. Had you heard anything that was influencing to you before you did the rap? Was it like, damn, did you ever have a thought? You say you didn't have no thoughts of it.
No thoughts.
Wow. That's amazing, bro, because the route that you took was like no other. And when you say immature and the other kid acts, I know you and knew you. So at that age, man, bro, you were so ahead of the game. Like, man, what was your mama thinking at this time? Or dad? What's the back on that? What's the backstory?
Man, my mama one of them, like, G's, where her mentality was always, you make the bed that you lay. The best experience is experience. Finding things the hard way and knowing whatever's whatever. So it's like, okay, this is what you on, this is what you doing. After she met Awal and talked to Big Chief and them, and they pretty much let her know, like, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be responsible. We in good hands. She was like, well, shit, okay, do you?
She probably was like, this might be the better of the two if you was already hustling and shit. At least maybe this can deter some of that streetness, because this a different 12-year-old, y'all. I'm talking about he was hip shooting dice. I'm talking about, man, bro, and I know we probably can't talk about if you was, hoes or not yet with all this Diddy shit going on, but you was a little ahead of your time there, Papa, because I was young, but you was a baby. But you knew, if I say, hey, pull the dice out, you knew how to shoot the dice. Wasn't no getting over on you. Ain't nobody had to give you no street edge. I'm telling y'all, it was real, man.
But what's so crazy about that, Carl, is like, a lot of people confuse, like, the way I look at it, I consider haters and dick riding one category. and being a real nigga and not having no complex with like acknowledging, embracing, and appreciating shit that inspires you. So it's like during the era that you talking about, you was one of the ones, Corleone, that I looked up to.
Come on,
So it's
man.
like, even though a nigga running with face and all that old shit during the time where they was still just getting in the game and making a mark, I wasn't looking at them or seeing them
As
as
role
who they are
models.
today.
Gotcha.
So, not on no glorifying shit and not saying this shit is what a nigga supposed to do or what's real, but my mind state and just the way I looked at shit was like what I idolized and what I looked up to. Like I'm saying, with you being at that age,
Thank you,
I think they had like the Club Nouveau or the whatever shit.
Yeah.
I remember a time where I can't remember what club or whatever it was, but y'all had the SUC thing jumping.
Ooh.
And when I seen you, you might not remember this, but I was there.
Man.
I seen you jump out the white limo
Come on, man.
with the
The yappa.
and I ain't even gonna go into like bumping into you at the Bio Classic with the already at that time before I don't even think jurors even know how to do this, but the piece with the Versace on one side
And the MD on the other.
and the MD on the other when you flip it.
On the Rolex necklace.
But first and foremost, before all that, it was like seeing you at that spot, jump out the white limo with the and talking that shit that I'm on, feeling, loving, and about. It was like,
Oh, he one of them ones.
you wanna one.
Man, I remember exactly what you talking about. We had a slight incident up there that had to be corrected, you know. You know how it go back then, man.
Yeah, coming through on the bends, on the blades, and
Come on, man.
yeah, all that, bro, way
Yeah,
back
before
at-
our time.
Yeah. You was probably what, 17, 18 then on some like.
Exactly. And that's what I loved about you, is that I knew I was young hanging with those, because everybody think I'm face them age. I'm not. But we was the young G's with them, and then you being a baby on the same shit. I was like, oh, this it right here. He the one. He the one, man. He the one, man. But then it even pros time is when you fast forward years and all that light is off a nigga and a nigga still that nigga. You know what I mean? For real, bro, I just got to give you a card, man. You always held it down, man. Top to bottom, kept yourself together.
Man, I appreciate it, man. So it's like, with that being known, it's like, when you fast forward to the present time, what I have learned and making sure I try to adapt to is the understanding that the game is about longevity. And understanding that what you put in the universe is what you get out. And with everything already be written before your teeth shoot you out the womb, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So the cards are already dealt.
Yeah.
So it's like, regardless of what approach we would have took or how we would have been about it, by it already being set in stone and designed, it be what it be. So it leads a lot of people, like, I know you don't pose the question of high power or whatever, but I still really believe, man, there's times and moments where the MJs, the Kobe's, the LeBrons, the J Princes, the U's and all that wake up some mornings and sit on the side of their bed and be like, why me?
Man.
Like, what is it about me that I'm doing that has made it to where I have this impact? I'm this inspirational. Like, I've been able to, even though in my own mind, commit the sins or whatever it is that I'm committing and doing, but still be able to be prosperous in one of them,
Chosen one.
the chosen one. And then it gets even deeper when you look back on all the things that a nigga done, came through, you know what I'm saying, sacrificed and survived through. When you go to running down that RFP list,
Man.
and that free
Such and such list.
such and such list, we still here still relevant, still factors in shit, man. It's like you just gotta be grateful, man, and you know, thanks to powers that be, and really understand and realize that. And then all the shit that a nigga know, knowing is one thing, but taking the time to apply what you really know at this point in time. And what I'm understanding and realizing at this point in time is like protecting my peace of mind, and not crapping out and knocking myself out of position. Because there's so many pitfalls and bumps in the roads that a nigga can, you know what I'm saying, use or fall victim to that knock you out of position. It's like,
Every time.
yeah.
Every time, bro. That's deep there, man. I can't ask too many people this question I'm about to ask you, Lo. Man, how does it feel to be on some of these songs, bro, and you be the only one alive, or the one or two or three on one still here free or still living, man? You got some of them classics like that you look back and say, damn, time don't rewind.
Was definitely. Like, first and foremost, like the Bring It On.
Man,
R.I.P. Seagram. If I miss a name, my bad.
3-2.
R.I.P. 3-2. R.I.P. Big Mellow.
Man.
Like, so it's like, the shit show is like, that's why I can sit here and really say that, you know what I'm saying, no matter all them years and all them times that I did behind the walls, it's like, it was a given. I don't believe in like shit just happening. Everything happens for a person, for a purpose and a reason. So it's like with the cards being dealt and everything already being written, it's like when them options come where you can knock on door A or door B. A might be some shit that get you killed, paralyzed, or whatever that option is. But knocking on door B might be the shit that has a nigga going down there, doing them sit downs, missing whatever for how many years during that time, and still being able to come home and recorrect and re-get yourself together.
Man.
So when I think about like all the RIPs and everybody faith that was for them, or you know what I'm saying, that went on with them, it's like, damn, I wasn't living no different than them. I wasn't doing nothing no different than them. I wasn't more dedicated to a certain faith than them. But for me personally, the cause that was dealt for me and my fate, you know what I'm saying, that ain't what's in the plan. What's going on right now in the prison, what people are seeing, and what a nigga presenting is what was in the fate for me. So
keep rolling, baby.
rolling to show what's going on, goddamn.
I'm proud of you too, bro. I'm proud that you're still here, still strong, still looking good. Look like you did about 3 push-ups down there too, boy. Like you did about 3 of the balls. I'm talking about, yeah. Chest poking like an 84 Super. You know what I'm talking about?
That's why when I first got out, you was telling me about that workout, getting on and shit. I was like,
already
I
there.
ain't gonna lie, Colin, I'm on this house arrest, bro. Like,
Going
all niggas that
crazy.
sit around here do is sip, eat, and
Yeah.
but when nigga with this bitch shit fucking around,
Yeah, hit that flow, baby.
hey man, look, yeah.
Man, Lo, when y'all was doing the Ghetto Boy run and all that, man, give us a story or a time that just I could be on the road, at the studio, something that nobody know. You know, just take us through one of them good times, man.
Man, every time
Ooh, I can imagine though.
was a good time. But the fact that being at the age that I was and so naive to what a nigga really experiencing and really doing,
I can imagine that though.
yeah.
You don't really know you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing because you doing it.
At all.
Right.
So it's like,
Damn.
already adjusted and used to being like the little bad kid that's doing this and this and this and that. It was like the hitting the older chicks, the blowing, and just being on some shit that, you know what I'm saying, niggas don't really reach or get to till they reach, I guess, the legal age limit. It was like, alright. But I didn't recognize it until like years
later, after. Yeah, after everything. You was like, man, I wasn't supposed to be doing that. They was on you like that, low, man, them chicks, man. Oh, cause you the baby, they want to turn you out too, man.
Yeah. And then it's like, in a way, bro, it's like, I'm throw you under the bus, Warren Lee, man.
Let's go.
He the main culprit, man. You know, he's a devil advocate, but
Look at that fool.
it used to be shit where it's like, at the time, I'm not really understanding like how women, you know, place they, you know what I'm saying, they hook or they ambitions or whatever it is to what they do to try to, you know, get whatever it is they trying to get. So it'll be a lot of situations where we out and about and, you know, however many chicks is in a selection, it'll be shit like, well, he's so cute and yada, 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 yada. And it's like, Warren Lee and them already know, like, all right, play with him if you want to.
That little nigga gonna fuck the shit out you, bitch.
Hey, and in my mind, I'm like, all right, you thinking this just some... So a nigga get to running it with him and shooting shit with him, and it was a big thing for them to be like,
Of course.
man, that little nigga gonna take it down. He ain't don't know.
Yeah.
And, you know, shit would lead to shit. But mentally, it kind of like, I ain't gonna say traumatized, but I'm gonna say like, put me in a mind state and cause me to value women in a way where it's like, damn, at that age, being around and seeing women do the things that they was doing, how they was doing it.
Ain't right. I can't look at y'all like little bugs, man. Y'all ain't right, man. Y'all ain't right,
Hey,
man.
y'all do, I mean, hey, man, y'all play whatever cards, man, to
Yeah.
get ahead or pull whatever it is y'all trying to pull.
Get them aces.
But I respect the game.
Yeah, the game is
The
the
hustle, you know, whatever you own and how you own it.
Those were true groupies. I think we got them now still, but those were the blueprint groupies. They laid the blueprint on how to group. You know what I mean? Because, boy, you just have to understand what we saying here. We saying, like, these jokers is coming to the after party, and this is where that phrase come from. After the party, it's the after party, and after the party, it's the after, and after the... It's probably this.
Yeah.
That this is what got Diddy ass took down. You feel
Then
me?
it's like, and then it's like, you can implement, I guess, you know, taking one for the home team or whatever, but it's like, damn, I really came here to get face. But
I ended up with too low.
you already whatever. So it's the late night and it was going on, and all right, this is a young nigga here. I know for shit show.
He gonna go.
He gonna go. And I'm thinking something green, and I can probably whatever. But nah, bitch, you finna get these.
You finna get the same reaction.
You finna get these little 3-4 minutes of me hunching,
Hunching.
thinking I'm really doing something.
Yeah.
And the checkout time, we on our flight or back on a tour bus, and you know,
It is what it
it
is.
is what it is. And during that era, if the internet game and shit was with what it is now, you could probably trying to find a way to speak on or say some shit that help you get viral or some clickbait. But since it wasn't,
They ain't gonna
like,
talk about that. Now see,
Nah.
it's crazy because you know where I'm going with it, right? Because it was okay for them to
rob the cradle.
and say you robbed the cradle, but then if it was the other way around, ain't nobody gonna come out and say, if you was to right now say it was a bunch of women that took advantage of me and y'all need to come forward, name yourself now before I name you.
That'd be a waste of my time.
Be a waste of your time. You know what I'm saying? But I do have, you know, respect for the real victims. But it's just crazy how what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander. You know what I mean? So It is what it is, man. How you feel about the rap state right now with our top moguls like in the headlines like they are, being Jay-Z and Diddy?
Personally, being who they are, and being in the position that they was in, I'm one of them people that's always about at the end of the day, make it make sense. And the way they clucking and crapping out, it don't make no sense, bro. Like, you are who you are. You establish the way you establish. The moves you pulling and the things you doing, bro, like,
Not adding up.
how did you have to go to them extents? The shit that you doing and pulling was a given. You got people who were damn near shoot themselves in the head to do the same things that you going the extra mile to pull.
If
Far as the women,
if the allegations are correct.
if the allegations are correct.
Right.
Far as the women. Now the men that's involved, that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's something totally different.
That's something totally different.
Because that was like be telling me at 9 years old Santa Claus ain't real. Yeah. If I find out them boys was pulling. Because I know you get money and you get a little bored of the natural order. Everybody wants something out of order. You know what I mean? I'm special, so I want special. But that some special is taboo, my guy.
Extremely.
And sometimes you pay for the things that you didn't get caught on.
Yeah. Always.
That's what I think.
Always. So while you in line with the powers that be and being a part of, like, you know what I'm saying, being a goddamn do-boy or pushing the agenda of, you know, whatever it is, the higher power or the powers that be that got you pushing the agenda, once you go to smelling and feeling yourself and disrespect that, these the results.
These the results, man.
You sold your soul to this, and now you feel like you bigger than what you sold your soul to, so, all right.
Did you ever hear about those type of Illuminati approaches back then when you was young? Because, I mean, you was amongst the top elite. Did you ever hear about it's another level to the game that we playing right now? Or if you do this, sacrifices, or did you ever hear any of that type of bullshit?
Never. And the reason being is because I think the era of the game that I was in was still in a place where
Learning.
not only learning, but hip hop, rap, and our culture and our type of people that was rapping was still in the state of trying to be blackballed and not see no light of day. Because the messages and what y'all pushing is not what we own. So it's like how you had the Ghetto Boys, the NWAs and them stressing and really putting out there like fuck the laws and how the laws treat a nigga and how the government work and all of those shit. That ain't the agenda and that ain't what they want pushed. So we gonna try to blackball it and classify it as gangster rap and this is what you not need to be listening to and all of those shit because they don't want you to be woke or get that kind of understanding from the people that you know what I'm saying, might have an influence on you. Mm-hmm. So the Illuminati and all of those shit during them times, nah.
It wasn't nothing. There
But
was no talks of that.
Yeah,
right.
But if there is an Illuminati or whatever, the powers that be now understand that this shit has become so corporate and so much of a goddamn
business
cash cow to where, okay, it's good. These certain people that we can influence and get to push this agenda and keep brainwashing and keep pushing a message that we need y'all to be on, then
that's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's wise there, brother. I ain't gonna lie because they do have a hidden agenda in the money.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is give them the money. They want money. They gonna listen to what he's saying. And it's crazy that the drill blew up like it did because we was before us. I don't know if you remember, but it was Black Power, African medallion pieces, self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. That music played out quick, boy. Easy E came with the dope man rolling and everybody started going to jail. We don't have to leave them in slavery no more. Now we got to do is say this, they gonna go to the penitentiary.
Yeah. Promote this, put this out there. Because we've been about trying to find a way and being on some shit where y'all go ahead and kill all of y'all own.
That's
Like,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? Like, Sexy Red. We don't want no positive shit from the women that's preaching and giving them the thoughts or the inspiration to empower themselves and be better women. We want this.
That music.
That music. Low value, have no values, have no respect for yourself. Goddamn music. So we're gonna push this to the fullest.
Low vibrations.
Low vibrations.
That's crazy, bro. Man, when did it start to cool down for you as being a 12, 13, 14 years old? When did the music start turning you off? What drove you away from the music when you took your break?
Nothing never drove me away from the music. So comprehending and understanding, like, the question is like more like of what got me, you know what I'm saying, like not able to fully indulge and get the whole, you know, experience of the situation that I was in. It was a manager that was, you know what I'm saying, hanging around Rap A Lot Studios at the time. And his approach was like, you know, I'm managing Gangsta Nip and Screw. So on top of you already being here in the Rap A Lot Studios and shit, and you naming people that, you know what I'm saying, that validates what you speaking on, okay, I'm open ears. You can't be too bad or the enemy or a nigga who is an op. So when he ran down to me, hey, look, bro, you know, I went through your contracts. I feel like you in a fucked up situation and I can help you out. I accepted it and took it as, you know what I'm saying, still being like at that time I was probably like what, 13 or 14 as, okay, you're a part of the family and you willing to help me and get me in a better situation. So I'm like, all right. So as time transpired and he did, you know, whatever it is that he did that put me in courts to Rap A Lot and shit, it was like, I'm still naive to what's really going on. To like, court dates start happening and niggas start having to go to court and I'm sitting on this side and seeing Big Chief and his representatives on this side and not really like, still naive and not really not, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, but you know, talking to Face and Warren Lee and they like,
You shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
that plus more so like, what's going on? Like, who is Cat? Like, what you got going? And I'm like, shit, I don't know. Dude say he
Helping me.
and can get me in a better position. So, but as time transpired and, you know what I'm saying, a nigga steady going to court and steady being on some shit where now the people who I really consider my family, my brothers and who I've been grown up with and have a heart and a love for is on, like, you know, it ain't, you know, the mutual, everything is like different.
You are out now. You suing Rap A Lot.
Yeah.
You not to be talked to and you taking me to court type shit.
Still naive and still not even understanding
You 14. You saying, hey, you telling, basically he told you, you ain't getting enough money. I'm going to get you some more money. We just got to go this way to get it. And you're looking at, now we in court?
Yeah. And at that time, not being somebody that has been in the type of trouble that I've been in, and been in as many courts and shit that I has been in, that court feeling still never like sit well with me. So it was like at one point like,
What am I doing?
yeah, this don't feel right, bro. Like I ain't really like, hey man, look,
How much money did he tell you he was gonna get you, Lo?
it ain't what he told me he was gonna get me.
Is what you was supposed to be owed?
Nah, the law firm that was handling the situation, after breaking down what they broke down, and was like, hey man, this is what we can hit for. This is what we gonna go after.
What was that number?
Based on a few blogs and stuff that I seen, they say it's 28 something million.
Bushwick went for something around that. 3-2 didn't sue him, but there was a lot of court situations going on with Rap-A-Lot back then. It was a lot of, chat in the streets about Rap-A-Lot don't pay, Rap-A-Lot this. Being a kid, not really knowing what you were supposed to have, did you feel like that they owed you something, or you was just going with what dude said?
Before we get to that, another thing that made dude's situation and what he was on was like so respectable was he actually got me flown to LA, had to sit down with Priority Records, and Priority Records had $1 million deal on the table.
Oh.
And cut me a mean check to make sure that from the time you leave here and go over the contracts or whatever that you need to go, you don't talk to, associate with, nothing like, please just consider. But that conflict of interest came in where while all this is taking place, Priority was distributing Rap-A-Lot. So wherever the red flag or the conflict of interest that came in that, cut that short, that's that. But to answer your question, at the end of the day, man, like, I can't speak for nobody else, man. I can only speak for me and my beliefs. So with the understanding that now how the business go and how business go, it's like, here it is, a man who's can pick, choose, go with whoever it is that he want to go with. So, say for instance, Mike D, you on the cut, working a 9 to 5, whatever it is you're doing, but you want to rap. And I take the time out of my life to say, all right, I believe in your talent. And this ain't doing this era right here where being independent and being able to go on your own with these type of numbers is what you can do. This is the era where radio stations, videos, producers, studio time, man,
Costs money.
300-400 bands or better.
Right.
You gotta have. So here it is, Mike D. I buy into whatever it is you got going on and invest into whatever it is I believe that you can implement or add to my situation. So I take 300, 400, 500,000 or whatever of my hard-earned money and invest it in you and gamble with you.
And you ungrateful.
Not ungrateful at the end for whatever reasons, but what I'm saying is like, if you don't pan out, if you flop,
I lose.
that 300-400, I lose. But guess what though?
You won.
Being in this situation and the situation that you in, you was on 97.9, BET, all the shit that comes with the big machine and the labels. So, okay, it didn't pan out with you. You dropped me, whatever. You got your name, you got your brand. Now you can push and do what it is that you need to do. So it's no ill feelings. It's no Like I understand it in that way, and I respect it and appreciate it in that way because I'm from Harlem Clark. You could have been Fifth Ward. You could have been strictly on just Fifth Ward, putting on Fifth Ward.
Ain't nobody mad.
Can't be mad.
But you take a chance on the little boy from Harlem Clark.
Take the chance on little boy from
So
Harlem
you
Clark.
thankful for the situation. That's a grown perspective of it. I will tell you that because
Grateful for the situation.
super grateful.
Super
and
grateful.
that's respected. I promise. You know what I mean? Because when we were young, we just seen what we seen on TV and we thought we had the same buzz going and we thought we had the same type of shit going on. Why I don't have the Ferrari that Run DMC got? Why we ain't not knowing is levels to this shit.
Levels to the shit.
It's levels to this shit.
And to get even deeper with it, this is a kid that you gamble with who didn't have no passion, thoughts, or nothing.
Becoming a rapper.
Becoming a rapper, wanting to rap, or caring about rap.
Okay, so what happened with the court case?
They got settled.
You settled?
Yeah. Because at some point, sometime I was like,
It clicked.
yeah, it clicked.
This ain't right.
This ain't right.
So before you got a chance to settle, were you able to put the priority deal in perspective, or did they cancel it because they was a little bitter because you got a big court? Let me see the lighter.
I canceled it, or the powers that be
Got it canceled.
got it canceled.
I mean, you got to feel that though.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
feel it now. It's like, oh, you gonna sue me? Go to somebody else. Do what you want to do after I didn't put what into you with you, but you looking at it like shit. I need 28 million, Jack. Yeah, it's a grown, a situation that has to mature, definitely.
Yeah. And it
To
ain't
understand
and it ain't even a situation where then or now was I ever in the mind state to where I feel like you owe me this. Just on the fact that I understand the game and real is real, fake is fake, no gray area. You ain't have to gamble with me. You ain't have to take no chance with me.
But you did.
I wasn't no nigga that was brung to you and spit some shit that you seen a certain talent in, or well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna win with.
Right.
I was just a young nigga who bumped into who I bumped into.
Thank
Shit transpired how it transpired.
you. And got a shot.
And got a shot.
Blank piece of paper, I like to call it.
Yeah. Because like I say, bro, I'm a realist, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't have no problem giving flowers and speaking on like what's really real.
So you have no bad blood for Jay or anything rapper like no. That's good, bro.
Not at
That's
all.
what's up, bro.
And what I'm saying is like, even during them time, like I think like the last song with my Funky Little Brother album was Coming Up. And it was another version of like Bring It On, where all the rappers my age that was being molded or being a thought got a chance to shoot their shots and
Try to
jump
get on.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, like straight up, like from the Fifth Ward juveniles to everybody on there,
They got it.
they was really rappers.
Man.
They really had the talent to where they would at any day out-rap me, out whatever. So it was like
You had favor.
I had favor.
You had favor.
I had favor.
And favor ain't fair. It's things you can't explain because you have favor. And that's just all to it, man.
So it all goes back to me having the understanding that the higher powers, whatever you believe in, it's already written. The cards has been dealt. No weapon, form, shape, or whatever. No nothing can stop what's already established. With the higher being.
Come on now.
Fuck humans. Fuck whatever. The higher being has already made this in stone. This is what it's gonna be.
How old were you when you first went to jail, Lo?
15. Yeah, I think I started that shit about 15.
This is your last album. How old were you when you done your last album?
I did the Deep Boy Chronicles in 14, so.
Well, no, I'm saying the rap a lot.
Oh yeah,
The beginning, the with the major push, I'm saying.
Oh, that was 13.
So at 15, you go to jail. Did you take a hiatus or did you just start hustling and then realize you wasn't going to the studio? How did you wait? How did so long before you dropped the album come in place and you end up in jail?
Man, just based on the fact that rap has never been my passion. Nothing that I never, like being a rapper is something that I never considered myself. Being in that situation, how I was in that situation,
Right.
was that.
I got some money to buy some work.
So when that went how it went, man, this back to, and once again, not glorifying it.
Right.
Not trying to speak on it in a way where I feel no type of way. It's just the mentality that I was in and my heart and love and passion for that type of life. Hey, man, shit, I'm back acquainted with what I really love and what I really want to do and what I'm really about.
I asked that because it's a lot of young, what they call them, YNs now. They get a taste of the rap money, they get a little head, they get them a bankroll, and then they start going to Cali, get a little herb, then they start, next thing you know, they trappers. You had a different route, you just went back to what you know. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just showing them the difference between trying to be something that you not and choices we got in life. Those were your choices. Who shot who? Somebody got shot?
Lo, you good, Lo?
I hope. Y'all good?
Damn, Brody. Good? What the fuck?
And only on the dirty third, one-on-one with Mike D. I thought my nigga shot me.
Everybody good?
Damn, everybody good?
I hope. I heard everybody say that, it takes a
You
second.
ain't-
White people and the white people this and that. Situations like that and a nigga having to be like that and being a nigga that ride and move through my city with that shit on how I move, one deep, not giving a fuck about whatever. That shit only be for
That type of shit.
hate, envying ass niggas that.
Yeah. It's only for my kind.
Yeah. And the fact that I got a little girl, bro. Shit.
I'm gonna make it home.
Man, hey, if it's in my control,
I'm gonna make it home.
I'm gonna make it and gotta make it home. No goddamn.
Gotta make it home, man. That's crazy. Man. Shit, I'm done, really. I ain't got nothing else to say. I don't know if you got something else to say. I was stoned. Like, I'm stuck. I'm like, man, this has never happened on the one-on-one with Mickey and Mike D, man.
I probably no podcast.
That's crazy, man. Where we at, Lo?
Right now, we at some shit where right now, man, we being grateful for the fact that everybody's safe, everybody good, everybody cool.
We had to take a small break. We had a moment. You know what I'm saying? It's never happened on a one-on-one with Mike D, but tonight with my brother too, Lo, every time we get together, we make history, so I guess we just made history, y'all.
Every time we get together and rock,
And we made history.
we make history. Just like one of the comments I left on one of your posts. I was like, Carleon, from the time that I admired you, man, and looked up to you way back then to now, it ain't nothing that you put your hand on, man, that had GOAT aroma,
Man,
GOAT inspirations,
come on, man.
a GOAT in the making, and the GOAT gonna be.
Come on, bro. Appreciate that, man.
So it's like everything that be aligned and everything that take place in ways where I'm one of them people, man, who always look at things on a positive note. I always find a positive in the greater good in whatever situation.
Got to, man.
So even during negative situations, I understand what it is or whatever applied, but at the end of the day, the principle and what mattered the most.
Right.
So it's like things happen the way they happen. Shit apply how it apply. And even before knowing I bun,
Yes, indeed.
this ain't no industry shit.
Nah.
Like we really
Funk around.
and
Yeah.
once you explain to me, little bro, I got this lineup, the schedule, whatever, but when we get together and we link, and when that time come,
It's going to be epic.
it's gonna be epic.
Yeah, that's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less, man. What else you got coming up, man? Get these people something, man. I know you got some. I've been seeing some videos now, man. Let's get back to it, man. What you doing? Independent?
Independent.
Okay.
You know, I got my label, Street Boss Records. So, you know, I've been dropping singles and everything. You know, the album titled The Main Plug.
Oh, man.
My bro Scooperstar, he didn't touch down.
Touchdown, Scooper Star.
So y'all already know we finna re-crank up that Thug Mafia family.
Uh-oh, TMF.
TMF game, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Keep pushing. You
Yeah.
looking good, though.
I appreciate it, bro. You know
You
that.
protecting yourself. I do know that.
Have to.
So I
man.
don't gotta worry about it. I ain't gotta worry about it if you out here slipping. 'Cause I tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all my true low story, man, before we go to jail, right? I go over there, we at the brown tops or the green tops, you know what I mean? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
If you know,
Yeah,
you know.
this man got about 300 all over the joint. I'm telling you, he got money. I'm talking about from everywhere you see. This boy so full of it all. Yeah. I said, hey, man, this night is over. I went in big bro mode. I said, this night is over. Baby girl, take his phone, put him in the bed, lock the door, because that shit had just happened to Squirt. He was at the room and Squirt got popped. I was like, man, I don't want to see it, bro. For real, because
R.I.P. Squirt.
R.I.P. Squirt. It's like, and I tell everybody, be careful around these holidays too, man. Y'all watch these streets.
Definitely.
I know y'all watching this one-on-one and Dirty Third, man, but I want y'all to watch yourself in these streets right now, man. Holidays ain't no jokes. It's a lot of cats that'll do a lot of things to put them Christmas presents under their tree, man.
I'm talking about desperation, mastic measures.
Yeah, when they say desperate measures bring drastic situations.
That part.
So true, man. But y'all stay down, man. This is Too Low, man. Y'all go check him out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I know you got all that, right?
Yeah.
Where can they find you at on now?
Man, the main thing that I'm really associated with and know how to work is OG #2 LOW. All the other sites, man, you know, if you find a link or bump into it or run across it, man, I'm always grateful and appreciate the support, man.
There it is.
It's all the way up, man.
All the way up, man. Scooper Star, you next, boy. Appreciate AJ for the assist. 5 is behind the motherfucking wheels of steel. I am Miggity Mike D, and this is motherfucking the funky little brother Too Low. As promised.